Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Chicken Dynasty. We're going to get right back into this. We're in winter of year 3. We've got a lot to do still, and it's winter, so winter is always always a harsh time. We've got to get ready for spring taxes. I think we're going to start gearing up to try and get more chickens. I'm really trying to get our chickens to pop off here. They're not uh they're not hatching as much as I thought they would. We'll also go double check. And then we've got some kids that are on the way. We've got one that's been born, I believe. Let's go double check all the things. And I think we've got somebody else who is pregnant. So yeah, here we go. We've got our first kid being named Brat. I love that. And then we have somebody else, our barn worker, who is pregnant. So we're gonna have to look at getting another person to help fill in the gaps for our farmer or our barn worker when that time comes. And we've got ourselves a skill point here. What do we want to put that in? Hmm. Mule, maybe? I think being able to carry more weight. Excuse me. Gonna be what is most helpful. And then we have 4 seasons left until quest expires. So we've got to work ourselves on some fertilizer, some rot, some manure here. So we've got to get that figured out. Uh, have them in my storage and inform him about completing the task. Wonder if that just means like our resource shed storage. Let's check on our chickens. Get in here. I want to build like 2 more coos here. How are we doing chickens? Yeah, I've got 2 roosters. Our little chick. Do I just go ahead and build the next one? Yeah, another one right there. Some logs. Okay. All right, I think I threw some stuff down in the food storage. Let's see if it's turned to rot. Got quite a few things to do. I also feel like we maybe just buy another chicken. All right, we've got 107 here, but we need 100 more. Okay, what else could I throw down that we could do? Got 15 right there. Honestly, we've got 4 seasons. I could just leave that be. We could just naturally grow that up. I don't want to purposely get rid of food that we might actually end up eating. All right, so we've done that, done that. I need 4 logs currently. How are we looking in our supplies in here? Got some oat grain. Don't want in here. 2 wheat. 5 oat. Two flax. Okay. Got 3 apple seedlings. We were looking at doing like a big old orchard in the back. Something to think about in the future here. She didn't get the whole farm done. Doesn't look like. Okay. Two right here. All right, so 124. I feel pretty good about that. Let's come up here, drop this off. We're still doing really good on grains, it looks like. We have oat grain for days. Which is great, because that means we should, once we start getting our rye grain up, be able to make all the animal feed our heart desires. Oh, what am I doing? I've got the 4 logs. Let's go.
Like an idiot and talk like an idiot, but don't let that fool you. He really is an idiot.
He really is an idiot. Okay. That's pretty freaking funny. Gotta watch out for the rooster there. Don't be swinging that hammer around. All right, so she's doing some planting. She's doing some work. Need a log and a stick. We've got a lot of fence to build as well. I'm gonna take from in here because I know how much material we have. A ton. All right. Oh, I don't need that much. Take 4 more. Right now. Nice little running leap over that. Be careful where we're swinging around. Gotta aim high. Don't want to accidentally hit them. Four more logs and a lot more straw. She's doing really good work though. They've got plenty of food. Just not grabbed anything out of here. Right, so we said 4 more logs. And a whole bunch of straw. don't remember how much it was. Just the sound of the roosters crowing make me happy. I like it. So we get another chicken person. We get another barn worker. We should have the housing for it, but we'll double check.
You have a choice. It's either eggs or the roast.
Oh. She's telling him what for. Okay. All right, let's take a look at our housing here. Okay, so I don't have an empty house. Each house has at least somebody in it. All right, so we can use a male. That's just needing a kid. That has a kid. It's waiting for a kid. We have 2 kids. That's mine. Two kids. Okay. So myself, somebody else. Production wise, resources, what am I out of? We're out of meat and onions. Okay. Is my hunter... Okay. Let's have our hunter do a little bit more meat. I could put another person on the hunting lodge. But we need another house. Taxes, we're looking at 1,400. How are we doing on coin? Okay, we've got plenty of coin. Okay. Sure. I don't remember what town it was. Or who I liked for marriage. Getting a little manure. Whole lot though. We need a ton more. We'll be able to do the rot, the fertilizer, which requires the manure. Okay. She's hard at work. Look for a guy. Marriage for me. Where did I find my person? Is it up here at Clonica? Don't recall. I think we've got a few things to sell. If I'm going to be um, picking up some more animals and stuff like that, I want to make sure that we've got our money situation still tight. So, let me take a look here. I'll take that because we can use it for flirting when I find the person we're flirting with. These will sell, so I could sell. I'll keep the clay vials because that I can use for potions. We want to keep the copper bolts. Sell the poisons. Sell the potion of night vision. Sell those. Sell those. They're not a whole lot, but there's something that can be sold. I might keep the shield. Maybe. We'll go with that for now. That might help offset the cost of something. I'm gonna get. Let's go to town here. And see what we can find. See if I can't find who I was flirting. Didn't write it down, which was the rookie mistake. Just a bear hanging out in the road. Oh, this is new. This guy wasn't here before.
Hello there.
Right. He is needing fishing spear. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna rob him first. Okay. Oh, we've got some barrels down here. Alright. With some coin and some copper. Okay. Got some... Oops. Apples, some bags, and some cherry wines. Oh, I put the bags in there. Never mind. Apple and cherry wine. Hit buttons too fast. Alright, so new season comes new stuff spawned. I'll see if I can't find him a fishing spear too. Not anything that we're making.
How are you?
Can I see your wares, please? I have some stuff to sell you. Um, keep the apples. Keep the bucket. But we'll sell the cherry wine. We'll keep the bronze knife. Sell her these. Everything else is personally ours. Okay. Anything that you have that would be 59 manure. She's got a chunk of fertilizer too. We'll remember that though. Got like a little snowman. Gave us some carrots. Okay. Nice. What animals do we have here? You guys have the goats. And then the sheep. Okay. Goats and then the sheep. Which means... Love how they have the scarecrows, but the birds are still just in there. She's good with chickens. Not so good. It's just a 2.
How are all those candles lighting up by themselves?
Oh, it's you again. See you soon.
Not who I was speaking with. Okay. Let's head up to main town. I'll load it up. I'm pretty loaded. Unless I find like a shit ton of stuff. Let's go. Let's go to at least main town. We will be careful as we go because it's a new season. Bandits and stuff will have spawned. New loot points, new enemy points. So just want to make sure. Ooh, we've unlocked the goose house. All right. People doing some work then. So, while you gain the experience yourself for doing the tasks, so, you know, farming, extraction, hunting, all of that stuff, you'll gain the points for. Your people gain them as well. You just gain them as a fraction of the cost if you let your, if you're just expecting your people to get you the points. Just kind of keep that in mind. Like, you can be out adventuring. You don't have to be in town or in your village doing things to get buildings unlocked. They will unlock the technology for you. It's just much slower. So if you want to speed it along, help them do the task. So help them farm, help them cook, things like that, and you'll build up those technology points. So that is why we unlocked the goose house without us being there doing stuff. Because it will over time. Thought I'd seen something. I was wrong. Got some badgers up here. You know, those badgers will be mean to us. I'm pretty sure we've looted these buildings, right? Yeah. It's coming in from from the other side this time. I don't recall what animals they have here. Honestly, do not remember. Alright, they've got horses, which we're not quite not quite there yet. Some beautiful horses though. Just love how they've like decorated the housing. Just it looks so good down here. It gives you ideas for what you may want to do for your own. Alright, they have goose or geese. Sold everything that I am allowed to sell. Look at him warming up over the fire. Oh, we've got ourselves another snowman here. Just free carrots. What's up? Is it just geese and horses here? Could be. Alright, let's talk to some people.
We're not in a valley anymore.
What's up, guys?
Hairline is receding.
Alright, I've got some chicken options here. He's a 3-3. He's a 1-1-3-3-2-2. He's a 1-1-3-1-2-3. It's 2-2-3-1. I feel like it's between those two. How are you, ladies? Alright, so it's between Herbert and Mercimer. So Mercimer is going to give us 3 in bartering and 3 in chickens. Herbert is going to give us 3 in chickens and 3 in production.
You don't need to preen yourself. The fact that you
But
did
Herbert's
something for
also...
me doesn't mean you're
He's a
better than
1-1-3-3-2-2. Or for Mercimer. Herbert is a 1-1-3-1-2-3. I feel like Mercimer is probably...
How do you do?
Mercimer, welcome to the family. Let's get you in a house. There we go. And let's get you assigned to a job, sir. Mercimer, Mercimer, where do I want you? Let's put you... Put you there for now. go ahead. Can I take you off of the barn? I'm gonna want her to have a job. Let's put her over here. Just for now. No item fertilizer. All right. Let's take a look at our barn right now. They're making fertilizer. No oat grain currently. Okay. Or oat to turn into grain. Fine. Don't have any rye grain. We could make some dump. That'll keep them busy. All right. For now. That will balance here in just a moment. Kitchen will be fine. Fertilizer. Alright, so we got Mersamere. I feel like the lady I was flirting with was this way, right? I feel like she was up here. So let's head up there really quick. We're gonna have to run all the villages, because I think the far bottom one is where the chickens are. We'll do this. We'll see if there's any more loot along the way. So I want to buy a couple of pigs too, which I think are up at where we're going. So that will work out. We gotta be mindful of any bandits along the way. Of getting ourselves into some trouble. Which wouldn't be surprising, considering I think I've, on average, died once a season from adventuring. At least in video games we can respawn. If it was real life, oh shit. You know what? I say things. I speak them into existence. We're gonna back up here. Alright, we got 2 coming in. Alright, we got him down. Coins, some dandelions, a fruit tart. Alright. And where did his friend go? Did he run back? Alright, he's right there. Are you just gonna stand there? I'll just do that. Alright, his axe flew over there. Alright, he had some coin. Alright, an iron axe. There was a third one. Is he an archer? Yep. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. Okay, I think I outsniped him there. Let me pull my axe back out. Got a good shot on me, damn. Alright, so he had 23 coin, some arrows, stone knife, and a sickle. So we're getting some points here. His bow went flying. Problem is, I'm not going to see where it went. I hit him right in the eyeball. Did you see that? Oh, dang. Alright, so we got some wheat beer here. We have a chest with an apple, some copper arrows, potion of healing. Don't quite need to drink the potion of healing. Ooh, a bronze axe. Nice. Got some contraband here. Some packages and a mead. So some things to sell. Good stuff. Where did your bow go flying, dude? I think it would have flown this far. I don't think I'm gonna find it. And sometimes that's the case. That's okay. Alright, some good bit of loot there. I feel like the swamp is like a high spawn point. This is like the third time we've gone through, and there have been bandits out here. Looks like something over here. Oh, it's just a bridge. Just another crossing point. Alright. Through the swamp here. Alright, inventory. I kind of think I should eat some carrots here. We'll eat some cabbages. And then where was... Do I have more than one longbow? I do. Okay. Alright. It's going to heal us up over some time. A potion of healing, not a potion of instant health. So that is some differences. If you have instant health, it'll just fill you up immediately. So potion of healing, you need to take that and let it do its thing. What we needed to do there. Alright, let's cross back over the bridge. All the abandoned supplies from that little kid. Which that quest is not over. It's a main storyline. We gotta take her. Was it an iron axe or a sword? Iron battle axe. Okay. So I picked up an iron axe, but it's not a battle axe. That is gonna be a minute before we get to that one. Alright, stores are gonna be closed. The villagers you can talk to at any point. They'll still be around and awake. But I won't be able to buy goods. Just, I think it's fine. I don't think we, like, need to buy goods, per se. Axe away. Oh, I could sell.
Oh, it's you again. Take care.
Recently packed apart 2 foxes who tried to sneak in.
All on the sleepy side. Which is fine. I like the pigs were here, though. Hello, people. Who is here? Alright, so... You?
How are you? See you
This is all a bunch of dudes. Okay. That's not good. So she was not here, who I was speaking. Which is fine. Now I honestly just can't remember where she was. The wood log, where are... Cook me up some carrots here. Oh, that gave me sticks. Okay. We have different things. Alright. I know you guys have livestock here. Not crazy, right? Yeah, here we go. I was on the wrong side. Alright. Can I buy you? There we go. 2 more piggies. We'll have to grow up, but that'll give us 4 adults in the future. And we have plenty of space in that pigsty that I could do another building. Are pigs all you guys have here? That must be it. Okay. So then if we head straight down, which have I done somewhat, I run into some bears. Naturally, we unlocked the goose house. Up next is food storage. Food storage level 2. Alright, let's pull out our handy dandy axe. And I'd say we can go for it. I feel like this may be where we were talking to her and where the chickens are. Sure enough. We'll see if we find anything along the way. I'm sure we will, because we're going through wilderness. That's typically how that goes. We will be careful as we can. A little bit of a run for us, but we can do it. It's an abandoned house over here, but I feel like we checked that out before. And then we were like, this would be such a great place to build. Got the buffalo here. The Wisenant. Not to get too close. all the straw for days over here. So if you're curious, you're like, oh man, this does look like a great place to build. We are right here on the map. It does look like a double buffalo spot. But it is gorgeous, lots of water. So it could be a nice little fishing village if that's what you wanted to do. Looking along the water, I'm trying to see if there's anything. Being spawned. Not that I'm like picking up, so. Water is always like, anytime you see water, definitely like stop and check. Because barrels and stuff like to spawn. Deer over here. A big fancy rock. Right? A couple of big fancy rocks on this. Sorry guys, it's my alarm. Oh gosh, I'm back over by... That's the same big fancy rock I was thinking of. We got back over to the main town by accident. Silly me. Okay, my bad. That was far too close for the bear. Bear was not happy about that. The cave right there. Okay. Oh, we got some stuff here. We got a sack. Got some salted meat. Don't think we need the stone, but I'll take the pickaxe. We got some ore here. $75 coin. Okay. Nice. Little overturned cart there. While we could sell the copper ore because we have looted it off of the map, we won't because that will be useful to us. I'm hoping with winter it'll be easier to see the bandit camps. So I'll have like a fire and stuff going, but not always the case. That barrels? No, it's just the dirt. Okay. I mean, I practically ran up on the one in the swamp before we saw them, but they were in the brush really well. So All right, so we're to the town. The people are going to be on the other side here. This is pretty nice. All right, let's see if we can find who we were flirting with. If you're flirting with them, they stay around. They don't disappear so quick. They want to give you an opportunity to get them. But everybody else rotates. Was it you?
How is life treating you?
There is something.
Yeah, affection is 20%.
Some people don't seem to age.
Romance. I got you a little something. I have a Corverlet.
Lucky bastards.
Will be invaluable during winter. Thank you.
It's freezing.
That took me from 20% to 30%. That was really good. How are you doing, beautiful?
You look as if you were carrying 100 logs, but where are they? In your pocket?
I listen to your voice for hours. Do you sing? Alright, it's not something she's interested in, so that was a 0.
I've heard about a man who ran a whole
Okay, that
village
gives us a +3.
by himself.
Onion syrup, it can work wonders. Sorry, I need some time to think. Dang it. Okay.
Feel that in my left elbow.
Alright, so we increased that a lot. We got a +13 there. I don't know what percentage, or I can ask her to be my wife. Like, the option was already there, but I don't know when it will succeed. Alright, there are chickens around here somewhere. Here? Is this where the chickens are? Looks like it, maybe? Whoa, chickens. Chickens. Okay. Alright, we want a female. I feel like I can move them. At least I'm hoping. Okay. I'll give me a few more. Okay. Alright, so now we know. I don't know if I can't talk to her again this... If it's per day or per season. Alright, I'll be back for you. My chicken bride at the place where I can get chickens. I don't know how I couldn't remember that. Silly old me. Alright, so we got some more pigs, we bought some more chickens. I think that's what we really wanted to do winter-wise. We did some looting. And I feel like what we sold from the loot is made up for the most part. Yeah, like we're no different. Which is always nice. That's why you want to go exploring. So we've got our tax money. We've got more chickens, more pigs. Pigs is going to help us with our manure output. So I think we head back to town. I think we go home now. I mean, we'll follow the road. Myself too much in trouble. I mean, we could cut across. Always the chance for more loot, more bandits. Pretty sure we've hit up that house. Honestly, I feel pretty confident we've hit all the abandoned buildings on the map so far. Got across the wilderness here. We'll see if we come across anything along the way. I want to cross. I'll cross here, then I'll end up crossing again. Go this way, I'm going to run into... At a building over here? I feel confident I've... done all the buildings. I feel like I have. This isn't popping up like a deer spot or anything. I'll know if this is empty. Pretty positive. Main town. Of course, clay deposit spot over here. Not really needing clay for anything. Mostly because we haven't started like potion making. Although I don't really know if we would need to make potions. We're able to loot them fine enough. Got a box of... Not like overly hurting for clay. Now, if we were just doing like wattle insulation, log insulation, we would need clay for daub. That's not the case because we're doing stone for everything, which we need limestone for insulation. So we're okay there. But if you were not doing a chicken challenge per se, having a clay deposit nearby, you can make, clay vases and vials and all that kind of stuff, and that could be a good source of income for you. Just go dig up some clay, mix it up in the workstation too. Nice little upgrade from the wattle baskets. So you could pivot from sticks to clay, make a little bit more off of the items. sell those in town and such. So many means to be able to make your tax money. All right. Pretty good. I'll take the meat because I know we need it. Give some fur as well. That way. I'm over a cave, I think. Up behind me, I felt. Alright, that must not have been a cave entrance. That must have been... just a spawn point then. Okay. That's fine. We're okay. Boink. Get over here to our town. Pick up some goods. Also see if we can't sort the chickens a little bit better. I'm a little over encumbered. Just a smidge. But we're pretty darn close to our house over here. Or our town anyway. Right up in there. Which looks pretty freaking good. See all of our buildings starting to spawn in. That is a good looking town. I like the road going up into it. It's pretty nice. We get like more decorations and stuff unlocked. It's gonna look really good. Alright, we're gonna drop off what we've got. See if I can't move a chicken over. They're chit-chatting. They're flirting. I like it. Alright, Borman Jr. Where are you? Okay, I can't interact with you. Can I do it over this way? Manage. Sign animal. We'll get Borman Jr. moved over. And then we'll move this hen over. Gotta assign a worker. It'll be okay because we'll put some animal feed in there and it'll be fine. Drop some stuff off here. Alright, we'll drop off that seedling. We'll drop off the bronze axe. Drop off the clay vial. Drop off the copper ore. Dandelions. The fur. Drop off that manure. Off some sticks. Some straw. And that shovel. So we've got tools in here. Man, I've got some stone sickles I can drop off as well. A little bit of food we'll keep. I don't need to be carrying 3, but I can carry 2. We'll drop off the iron axe. I know we can make quite a bit off of an iron axe as well. But our people could use it. You always want to keep your tools. Got oat grain in here. Okay, I want to see, what do I need to make animal feed? Because I've got a second. Alright, they're working on getting the fields better. In order to make animal feed, rye grain. Okay. We have rye grain though, don't we? Don't want to use all of our rye grain because then we won't be able to have any planting. But with, you see how much oat grain that we have. Once we get some more rye going, we'll be able to produce all the animal feed we could ever need. Let me make some up. For like one more good harvest, we'll be able to add that to our barn workers production. Alright. Here we go. So we've got it for that second chicken coop. Hot chickens, look at you. Gorgeous. Gonna fill that one up. There we go. So 30 per. So 3,690. So our animal feed needs to be. Got a bunch of chicks in here. So let's collect. Our lady is not. Excuse me, there we go. Excellent. We got a bunch of eggs. That makes me happy. What are you guys saying we don't have? Farm shed has no tools. Got no bags, no hose, no sickles. Okay. This farm shed doesn't have fertilizer. Production, what are we saying? No resources. We're out of carrots now and meat. So we're hurting for meat. Okay. Copper bars. Brought copper though, so it should just be a matter of making the copper now. Seven whole eggs. Very excited about that. Here's some meat. Some rye bread. We're not hurting to feed our people, that's for sure. Fruit tart we'll put over there. Some apples. It's like our people, like, we're good for food. With 33 eggs of varying freshness. Can we fix it to where she's making scrambled eggs in the kitchen? Let's take the meat with gravy and the stew away for right now. We'll come back to you. Let's get her making some scrambled eggs. Make a shit ton of scrambled eggs. Okay, we don't want her to make that many at a time. Let's just set her to like solid 3. What else do we have here that we can... Cabbage and salted meat. Okay. Alright, we'll leave that be for now. Okay. So she'll start making some scrambled eggs. So she'll start knocking those out for us. That's good. Fill up a bucket here. Alright, I am actually getting hungry, so I should have my dude eat something. Let's drop off that bucket of water. Yeah, I'll take a potage. Oh, let me drop that salted meat off. Alright. There we go. So that's looking good there. The only thing is, this is saying that there's not... They've got to be making copper now. So they're good there. Do I have west in my village? I do.
Oh, it's you again.
What's going on here? Eating something sweet. I've heard of Downstairs located at Pistovius Market sells lavender honey. I'd love to try it out. You can go and buy honey for both of us. Or maybe you could go and buy honey. No, I'll go.
See you around.
She wants a little something. Okay. Lavender honey. We can do that. Got a couple more things on me that I can sell. That's not a problem at all. We got the chicken sorted. We got the pigs sorted. Wouldn't hurt to go on a little venturing anyway, because apparently we're hurting for meat. I don't know how, because we came back with so much meat, didn't we? Little something sweet. Lavender honey. Hopefully that doesn't cost a whole lot. You said Piastovia, right? I think she did. Not gonna lie, that looks like a trap. Because it is. Okay. I'm just hitting the fucking rock. These guys. I was on to your Riley ways. Alright, longbow. Got some soup. Some stone arrow. A thin gambison. Which gives 9 slashing damage. Or 9% slashing damage resistance. 3% bludgeoning damage resistance. Plus 7 heat protection. Negative 3 cold protection. I can wear that when it's not winter. Where the hell did all my arrows go? Way down there. I had him lined up for headshots and it was just plinking right off of the... Give me that bow. What you got? We got some coin, some arrows, some knife, some sickle. Then you guys have a chest up here. Some flour, mead, and wheat beer. Alright, we're about to make some money. I don't think they keep any contraband in the cart where all my arrows landed. Way down here. But look at us getting smart. I was like, wait a second. That doesn't look like a crashed cart. Yeah, it's empty. Then we were like, huh? And then they were just plinked us right from right there. So turned over cart. More than likely a safe bet. An upright cart. Suspicious. We were ready for him this time. We're on to their wily ways. Alright. Should be good though. This bronze axe has been lasting us a really long time. I'm very excited about that. I was worried that, you know, you make it and then it's just you spend a lot of resources to get yourself a nice little battle axe. It lasts you a fight. That's not the case. This has been holding on for us. It will eventually break because that's just inevitable. But it does have a good lifespan. Oh, they also have the cows here. Okay. We will eventually need ourselves a good area for cows. Because we'll need the milk for all the pies and tarts and stuff that we can make and sell. Because that requires eggs. And if it takes chicken or chicken byproducts, we can sell it. The only thing I'm not considering is like anything that involves meat, because we're not killing the chicken for meat. We're solely using them for eggs. Alright.
Hello.
I need lavender honey. Who's got that for me? Alright, you're just like dyes and stuff.
My wares never so long.
Hey, old friend.
Okay, you're like gifts and stuff. Lavender honey. Alright. I found lavender honey. I'm not going to buy two. That's rather expensive. 50 stamina, 40 food, plus 2 water. 750-second effect duration, 50% less stamina consumption, and a plus 10 weight. Like, that's good for you to eat. Like, that's going to keep you going for a hot minute.
So long.
Alright.
How is life treating you?
Let me sell you some stuff, dude. Let's see here. I got some mead I can give you. Keep the soup. But I got some wheat beers I can sell you. What do you got? That's all looking pretty good. A good selection here.
Can I interest you in some of my wares? See you around.
No, I just wanted to sell you stuff. Okay. We have the lavender honey. We've sold what we have on us, right? I mean, I have a bow I could sell. I want to keep everything else, though. Let's sell the bow.
No refunds. And I don't care that it's been less than 2 hours. Oh, it's you again.
Yes, 'tis I. I have a bow for you. What do you have, sir? He has some fertilizer. I buy the stack at 612. I'm gonna hold off buying it. Buy the manure. Buy this. Let's buy the stack of manure.
Prices so. Have a good day.
Nothing else there that seems. Alright, let's head back. Cut down some trees, build some fences.
Have you seen any bandits in the area?
I killed them. You're welcome. I did my part. Like, nothing to see here. I wonder if you like fast travel, if you take like the cart somewhere, if it stops because there's a bandit along the way. Like, I'm not sure if it like takes you along the path or if it's just like an instant boop, you're there type of fast travel. But the bandits sure do seem to want to set up camp on this path. I feel like this is the second time we've been ambushed here. Oh, I am dirty, dirty, dirty. Also knowing that we were running out of copper, we weren't getting copper tools, we might have to do a mine excursion, go pick up some copper. We ran some good distance. I wonder if the other encounter's that way. There's 3 bandit encounters. We've done 2. We had the one in the swamp and then the ambush. So there's one more somewhere. I feel like we do some work in town though. We've had 2 solid days adventuring around. We did get a chicken coop built.
Hello
All
there.
right.
Goodbye.
There you go. Lot of Dynasty reputation there. That helps us out immensely. A little something, something. I heard a child. Oh, she's standing out here with the baby. Ma'am, it is winter. Adorable. I love it. Alright, so we could do some hunting. Get some more material going. We built this over here, but I didn't put any supply in it, did I? Is this the one? Okay. So she needs a bag, which we'll put one here. Needs a sickle, we'll put that there. Needs a hoe. She should also be going to get her own supply. Alright, I don't have
I'm quite
any...
talented, but even I can't work without any tools.
What are we doing in field 5? Field 5. What do I have for you? Got beetroot. Then nothing in the winter. Because beetroot takes so long to sow. So I need to bring the beetroot seeds over here. Can also probably grab a bag from the stash of bags that this person has. All right, we'll bring her all the beetroot seeds. Yeah. She should go down to the resource shed for what she needs. There you go. Alright, because we said that we wanted to do orchard over here, right? Gonna take my fence out. Oh, it's gonna take me out. Okay. Little babies over there. Alright, this is a nice big open area. I feel like this is probably where the cows go. So I want to do my orchard along the slant here, I think. Got ourselves some logs. I don't think I have a shovel, though. No, so I can't take the pieces out. Gonna drop some logs off. Right, what else is... No resources. Copper. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to... We're gonna have to mine. We don't have... I mean, we have copper ore. We have 10. We're just not getting... I guess that what's going on. We're just not getting the copper ore made quick enough. maybe? Let's head back up here. Let's take a look. Oh, it could be our apple orchard over here. I want to see how the squares go. So they kind of go that way. I want it more here. I think I want it more this way. I feel like we could dig these two up at least. Alright, and then this way. That's a 2x8. That's 16 apple trees. I feel like I could do like another row of 2 to get them here. Kind of put us like right here. Just where it starts to even out, and that's where our cow pasture is going to go. Like that. I like that. So we'll come here. We want some distance between the two.
I think that a solid fence would be a much better protection than a sleepy guy with a torch. But what do I know?
Do another 2x8. There. I feel like we can bring down and do some more. We just may have to like shift the road a little bit, which I think we could do. Okay, okay. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Do I have a hoe? I'm hoeless. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Sure, I've got a hoe in here somewhere. Excellent. A hoe. Perfect. All right. It's a 6. So we'll do that. All right. There's one. Two. There we go. Okay. Nice. Got 2 orchards here. I could do like a walking path in between them if I wanted. You could do like a nice little fencing around it. I think I spaced that pretty good. Let's take a look up here. Kind of a little stuck a little bit here in the doorway. All right, they've got food. There we go. Now they're starting to get inside. Little babies. So that's the one I want to track. All right, we're getting up there in manure. Getting up there in rot as well. We still have a few seasons to do it, so I'm not overly stressed about it. Gave us 19. A whole lot. Have on 36. Just run out of oat. I ran out of oat. Alright, let's make a little more animal feed. Like we've got rye and wheat. We just gotta get the rye harvested. So make us some animal feed really quick. There we go. I also feel like we could probably adjust our management of the barn here. For animal feed. So it's saying we don't have any because it's in the farm shed. And not the resource shed. So while we have it all in the farm shed, I think we need to move it to the resource shed. And they will grab what they need as they go. So this is ideally just for like tools and stuff. They'll get the seed that they need from over here. So I think that's what we've got going on here. They'll grab the animal feed that they need as well. So if I do that, we should now see... So we got wheat grain for days too. Now we should see that the barn... See, I'll make the animal feed now. Okay, so we just had that in the wrong area. So that should balance that out a little bit. Production-wise, so the smithy... It's entirely because we don't have enough copper bars. That requires 2 per bar. We have 10, so we could make 5 bars. Maybe we go, go see what we can grab then. Have a sickle on me. Or a... That's not what I want. Five. Stone pickaxe. Okay. Let's see what we can grab then. For copper. I think we're also to the point that I can take a look at... We should have some limestone, right? I think I can take a look at... If there's any more housing that we can insulate. Let's get up here, get some copper. It's 10. Go, copper. It's 10 copper. Ten. Yeah, log for stone, naturally. Okay. Alright, pay me no mind. I can make one now. There we go. Alright, it's back in there. What's the copper I was doing right there? Or that looks like 10. Oh. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Didn't like the sound of all that. Additionally, I'm encumbered. Yeah, I could drop whatever stone. A big old pile of, a big old pile of stone. Coming back with 26. I can go back. Taking a left. Yep. And the salt. Alright, we'll go back now. Alright. More stone I can just drop. Alright. Make me a little faster heading back. Oh. Now, nothing to fear in the caves as far as I know. Just gets really deep and really dark. And then you can get a little lost. Have to try to find your way back home. But it's not like Sons of the Forest or Ashka, where there are monsters in the cave. That we are aware of. So. Head back on up. I'm hoping there's a way that I can build kind of like a bridge across that. And we've kind of got like a dock type thing that we can do now. I'll have to unlock it, but we might be able to. We'll have to see. All right, that guy is doing good work, keeping all the chickens safe. What we need, chicken protector. All right. So, copper bars, I can make 20. This should set them up for a while. We'll let that run. All right, there we go. A whole bunch of copper ore for them. So they should be able to have stuff to work with here. I'll just leave it there for them. Okay. That's that. Yeah, I think we just kind of take a look at what we can build here. So we've got our fence all the way around for our chicken coop, right? So that leaves us with our fencing for over here. And we know we need a shit ton of logs for that. So I think we're on a tree cutting down mission at this point. We've got logs over here to work with. So let's do some construction to finish out our winter here. Now, over in this area, I'm not going to dig up any stumps. I'm very hesitant to, because the stumps will regrow into trees. And that's what we want. You know, we want to have that scenic, view, some shade for the town, stuff like that. You don't want to just be barren with some orchards around it. We want to have some flavor, basically. So the only time I'm absolutely digging up a stump is if it is in the way of what I want to put there. The only ones we've done so far, I believe, have been for the orchard we just did. Managed to keep our stumps everywhere else. I also think we're just about to the point where we need to make some more housing. We're really growing, really expanding. Especially since we're going to start having kids come in and stuff like that. We're going to need some replacement workers. Because we give our parents paid maternity leave. You have a kid, you get to take a couple of years off. All right. Cutting down. We got to think about what is next, right? I know the latest that we unlocked was the goose house, but we're not going to do geese. They don't produce eggs as quickly, and they're really only good for feathers, which makes sense, like, goose down and things like that. But we're not doing anything that's requiring us to have a ton of feathers, right? I'm not going to go with the geese. I think that saves us a building and some workers. But it's no different a setup than your chicken coop. You just have geese instead. And so if this is your first that you're watching of Medieval Dynasty and you're like, oh, but what would that look like? It's very, very similar. I'm pretty sure the buildings look exactly the same. You just have geese in them instead. I'm not sure what's next for us technology-wise. We could take a look. We could see what we're closest to unlocking. Get down this one really. So if we look technology-wise, so very close for building technology is the woodshed. So we're at 2,300. This is how you can see how many points you have. This unlocks at 2,500. So we're just a few away. We also get some new things unlocked with the woodshed that we could buy. There's the simple plank picket fence, palisade, braced wooden double shelf, some shutters, wide bridge will start to be an option for us. Stone flower pot, some candlesticks, but also look at the cost of these. So they start to go up. So then we've got like a log walkway over here, plank fence, low plank fence. Oh, this kind of shows you what they look like. Maybe this is where I should go when we're like, oh, what should we unlock next? That makes sense. We've got some decorative doors, which would be nice to spruce up for our people. Got the log fence here, log gates, roofed gateway, a braced wooden door, standing fire bowl, other shutters, some hang racks. There. Door, closed curtain, standing torch, logged. Eh. We could like look at here and be like, okay, so we've got stick fence, stick gates. I don't think we go with those. Chests, modest firewood pile, barrels, wooden flower pots, a privy. Could start giving our people their own little like private bathroom. Low wattle fence. We got like a log table, log bench, log stool, so we could make like a little gathering area for folks. Here's the log crossbuck fence, which we might want to use for like the orchard. That would look pretty nice. A simple log gateway. We have a more, I guess, complex log gateway here. So we've got some things. Once we get the woodshed, the next thing we're really going to want is the mine. So we can start our tool, like really our tool production. Good. We'll also be able to get our lantern, our hanging lanterns, flower wreath, plank picket fence, stone fence. So there's some nice options in here I'm liking with the mine. Builder's hut, we'll get the brazier. Some more decoration. Iron fence, okay. Decorative fence. Bunting gateway. Sturdy gate. Decorative gate. Sturdy fence, okay. And then the resource storage shed 3s could give us the bell post, large flower wreath, and then a plank bridge. Okay, so we'll have the bridges just different finish for them. So this is a wide bridge. Okay. Fishing huts. I feel like we've only just unlocked. There's torches. Okay, bow. Got some things there. Hunting lodge is going to give us the recurve bow, which is what we're going to want. And then a medium fishing net. Oh, excuse me. Herbalist Hut 2 gives us dyes. We're still ways off from food storage though. And then here we're getting close to a smithy level 2, which is gonna unlock some bronze tools for us. Oh, it also unlocks the iron weapons. So we'll be able to do the iron battle axe at that point. Okay, so we're getting close to that. That's pretty nice. Market stall. We're still like a ways off. Okay, still, oh man, still so much. Also, when you get that, just proved to us when we go into that menu, it pauses the game for us. Okay. You should be able to go into your menu, throw down some health potions before dying if you're quick enough. You need the instant healing ones though. The other ones take time. So keep that in mind, that you're drinking the right ones if you're trying to drink them in the middle of combat. Right, pull out a little hammer, do up some more. Oops, all right. Nice. This is gonna look really nice, and you're probably thinking, man, Wiggs, this is so big. This is very ambitious. Like, and you're not wrong, but we're gonna have our donkeys and our horses here. So it is a double pen location. So, and also if you think about it, like this is where our people are gonna have their animals, you know, guests come in. That's where they're gonna park their horses. Like it's the main way into town from both entrances, really. It needs to be big enough, right? Birch trees just don't really give us too much. You get 2 off the birch tree, 3 off of the spruce trees. Don't feel like there's any other difference, really. You also get spruce bark from the spruce trees. But I don't see anything else from the Two more stones. Ain't it right here? Ta-da! Pick up where I left off, though. Like randomly in the middle kind of thing. So we'll need more logs. Run out. All right. So I want to take a look. So we were also saying that we wanted to do more housing, right? So this is our big production area. I feel like we'll have like our tavern here, and like market stalls over here. This is like the big. Okay. Where do we want to do more residential? We also need to do some like insulation as well. How much limestone do we have? Limestone. We've got 62. That's a good chunk. Good look at insulation. Like that house still needs some down there. Not sure about my house. House might not be done either. Yeah, this one didn't quite finish. Right. Okay, that house fully insulated. Mine is not. Look at that. I still got this area up here. Stood inside. All right, my house. That's good. Start insulating the other house here. All right, we did some insulations there. 2 full houses done. That's pretty nice. Here's the kid. Was it this house that has the kid? Oh, it is looking like they got like a little cradle. Oh, I was about to just like tear this house down to start stoning it, but we'll hold off. We can't make him homeless in winter with the baby, right? That seems rude. Do we do another house here then? And kind of like give him like a shared side yard? No, I don't think it'll fit for what we've got going on. Okay, I don't think that's a good spot. We do have up here though. I think we were gonna do like a road through here. Came like this way. That be. No, this is where we want our cow path. Yeah. We want our house right here. Or do we hold off and put housing down here, maybe? house like right here. Obstacles blocking. Like a simple house. Like the thought of this one here. Or we want it more up here. Or kind of start doing them this way. Add on fertilizer. That's fine. I could put one like right here. Do one like right here. We'd have to clear out the trees. I'm just thinking. Thinking out loud, if you would. Thinking so. I'm thinking another one right here. So cool. Oh, I almost had it. So I like that placement. We can give him like a little decoration back here. Road up. Like wind it from there to here. Have the orchard right there. Actually, I feel like this one's pretty solid. Like I'm digging this one. I'm not so sure about that other one. But I do know that we need more housing. And then depending on people's jobs, we might have to move which house they're in. We'll end up with just a season where we micromanage our villagers' placements. Just be like, okay, this is the lumberjack's house. This is where we put things like that. That way when they get up, they don't have to go far for work. axe. Let's just stick. Make another one real quick. Street. How did I just completely miss this? Alright, there we go. Alright, so attic's done, that's done. I just need the stones, and then 1, 2, 3 logs, and then 8 planks. Okay. A lot of work for this one, but we'll knock it out, and then we'll have some growing room. If I build this one, this is probably where I will want my lumberjack. I think we can eventually have 2 on here. So I'll want both my lumberjacks in. Male and female is fine. That would be my herbalist extractor in that house. This one would be like my cook and my... Need another house on this end. So those are going to be my chicken people. I could probably put one more in here. Also be like my farmer. I also feel like I could probably fit a small field here. Have to rework my... Maybe fit a small one here? Like veggies or something? Could also probably fit some here. some little veggie farms. I don't know if I would. Still trying to like debate what I want to do vegetable wise. Like we've got like small little plots for like a few of the houses, which is great. Just not going to be sustainable vegetable wise over time because we're going to have more people. So the food that we're going to need to cut or cook, we won't have over time. It's part of the problem. I only have that much stone? Doesn't seem right. Well, we know we've got a ton. In a cave, so I could just go grab those stacks and bring them back. Surprised I don't have a huge stone. I don't have them gathering stone. That makes sense. Like, why would we waste our time with that? Silly me. Alright, not the end of the world, but I will go grab from the cave. Oh, that's so cute. Playing with the baby. Like, yeah, so while we have these, that's great and all, but it's not going to sustain a lot of veggies over a long period of time. So I feel like I should almost have like a big carrot field here. Big, oh my, it's thirsty. The downside is we would need bigger fields, more fields. We need more fertilizer for, but we will eventually like balance there. I'm not too worried over that, if that makes sense. 4 scrambled eggs, which is... Take this though. Bend me up a little bit. Let's go grab some stone. Probably wouldn't hurt while I'm over there just to get more copper. We'll eventually be up to bronze. It probably wouldn't hurt to start grabbing 10 either. I just realized I had the volume turned down. Sorry, guys. Hopefully you had some music there for most everything. It wasn't just sounds of my jumping. We'll turn it up a smidge. Alright, let's go in and grab some more copper. Okay. I will go right this time. That was too much. Okay. Gosh, I'm carrying 107 stone arrows. I could probably sell some of those. They've all been looted. I also have 158 sticks on me, naturally. Actually, let me just drop all them sticks. I don't actually need them sticks. Put our torch away, save what we can of it. It's going to be a slow walk back. Look at that view. It looks so good. Fill our stamina pretty quick. We'll be fine. Yeah, I'm hoping I can build like a bridge from here to like over there where it balances itself out. Path to it. We keep us from running into that bear that's over there. The thing that keeps dinging is it's our farm shed saying they don't have fertilizer. We're starting to be in the positive for manure, though. 205 out of 200. That's looking good. Over here, I'll drop off all the copper we grabbed. Not a lot, but some. Drop off those feathers. Spruce bark. This is sticks. Jeez. Alright, we got some stone here. Let's go get that other house done. Or close to, as close to it as we can. We need to do a lot of planks, which we can do in the evening time. I'm going to let that guy keep getting his logs and stuff done. Right. I just need a few stones left. I think it's worth going all the way back to the cave. I just need 3. I can pick those up from the ground. Pretty sure they're like right here. 2, 3. Yeah, here we go. So that's just planks that we need to figure out, which is fine. I lied. There's this entire wall missing. Okay, I need 8 for that. Alright, we definitely have it on the ground though, so I'll grab. Like, I know we have it, like, right here. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not me missing a whole wall. That was pretty funny. Yeah, yeah, we just need the 3. Nope. Alright, there we go. So just plank roofs. Oh, we can do a woodshed level 2. Excellent timing, actually. So he should be off of this. So we can upgrade this to level 2. Which I definitely want to do. Extraction, woodshed level 2, and then we can just snap it over it. Then we just have to do some upgrading. There we go. So I need 2 logs, 6 planks. So let's go grab a stack of logs. We can upgrade that. We still have to upgrade the resource shed to level 2. I don't think we're quite there yet. Oh, actually, we are kind of getting there. Okay. I need a lot of logs. We have 44. What do we need for... We need 92 logs, 30 planks, and 12 stone. Oh, we're going to be hurt for logs. But we're about to run out of storage. Oh, is that just one for all of that? Okay. Oh, I did not do that for nearly as many as we actually need. Alright, let's make some planks really quick. We could start the resource shed. The problem is people aren't going to utilize it as a resource shed until it's finished. So we run the risk of having a day of just nobody doing anything.
If only I could make a bench myself, but it's just too hard. Furniture making is almost as impossible as swimming.
Oh, dude wants some benches. Okay. If you listen, your people will kind of tell you some things that they would like to have around town and things like that. One of the things I would like to do is like a little like communal area where they can like sit by a fire, a couple tables, benches, things like that. Maybe over here by the kitchen area would be pretty nice. I can make a spot for them. I need to get the schematics unlocked for the table and the benches and everything. Alright, 1 second. Not my hammer breaking on me. I want a copper hammer, though. It'll go much further than a wooden hammer. Do I have any in here? Copper hammer. 17% one. Better than nothing. Hopefully our dude has enough copper, though, to be replacing everything. All right. So this, we take a look. I can have 2 people on here. Need to put them back on. I also got another technology point. Oh, for the woodshed. So yeah, so we can do a wooden table now, a wooden bench. That's $3,000 right there. Wooden stools 1,000. So we're gonna work on it because I want to get the rectangle. Flower pot would be really nice. Candlestick's gonna be nice. Simple picket fence. I want to have the wide bridge. I want to have the shelf, the decorative shutters, straw wreath. Like all of these things are great decorations that I want to get. So probably the candlestick, though. We can start putting light in people's houses for them. Requires 2 iron bars. Oh, we're still a ways off from that. The flower pot we can build. These are going to require planks. Decorative's going to require iron. We only unlock iron once we have the mine. When we put miners on it, they'll be able to extract iron ore for us. So we are still a ways off from that, which is good to know. But I need to put my dude back on here. Oh. Lumberjack. His skill points are going up. That's really good. But now, if we go to Woodshed 2, we can have 2 people. So we could start looking for another. Because then we could, if that's the case, then we could up our plank production. So I need 5 more logs worth of planks. You should get 2 per. Sticks. All right. Go. When did I start here? This one? What's that? Hit one of them, didn't I? I can't remember. I have to cut all these down anyway. Right. Oh, this is the one I. Okay. Another one. Phlegmatic. So that one's about to break. Yep, there it was. Let's do 5 worth of planks. It's also a nice little, like, it looks like well more like covered and stuff for them. Nicer working conditions, you know. All right. So we got our planks there. I think that's going to put us just about to the end of winter. Get up in here. There we go. A whole nother house for folks. All right, we've got some room improvement. We'll get ourselves another woodcutter, which would be really nice. Go ahead and start the foundation here. I think this will be good. We'll move our 2 woodcutters into here, so they just have to go across the street for us. Look at that, just enough for the framework too. Make them a nice looking house. We got that figured out there. The resource shed will be on our to-do list. I think the next thing that we figure out, we'll get more people, obviously, so we can really up certain productions. I think a second woodcutter is going to be really important. We'll also look at maybe another house. Probably end up getting like 2 more houses built for people, because we'll eventually have cows that we have to worry about. We'll upgrade the resource shed. And kind of go from there. So I think we've got some tasks for spring. Obviously, we're going to be doing a lot of farming and things like that. Okay. So we had a wedding. Woshaswala and said they got married. Nice. I think one of these was one of the ones we just got, right? No. That was last season. And then we had animal births. We had 2 chick males. So fun thing for these though. Only the male chicks don't do anything for us. They just produce feathers. So when they become full grown, we can either sell them for just some money, or we could butcher them for meat. So we might end up letting them become adults and then we sell them. And that's a way that we can get a little more income as well, because we just want the hens, and 1 rooster per coop. So exciting stuff there. We got some baby chicks. Very, very exciting. And we are into spring, which means we got to pay our taxes, but it's going to be okay. We've got a chunk of change on our pocket. And we'll do some exploring and some looting and things like that. So we have a way to make even more money. So there we go. That was winter of year 3. We're now into year 4. So Chick Dynasty really coming along. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Let me know if there's anything that you want to see, any ideas that you'd be like, oh man, it'd be really cool if you could do this. Let me know. I would be glad to take on the challenge. Additionally, we've got animals that we can name. If there's a name that you want to reserve for either one of the pigs or the chickens, a horse, a donkey, a cow in the future, let me know. We'll put that down for you as well. So I hope you guys are enjoying the content. I really appreciate you guys hanging around, watching, and just getting to enjoy this crazy idea I've had to make 1 million coin off of chickens alone. So I hope you guys continue to stick around for it. It's going to be a long ride. So thank you so much, guys, and I will see you all in the next one.